Hello, this is Ben, and welcome back. I'm here on the GroundFox server again. Today I will be working on my base here, kind of as usual. Yesterday I tore down the partially finished tower that I had in the community town. Oh, he's dancing. Dance to your death. Oh, don't get stuck there. So I silk touched all the glass for that tower, and I took down all of the stone brick, and I decided to add a little bit to the base here. I have to still redo all of this mob farm that I have going here, but that's not what I'm going to be doing today. Today I'm going to work a little bit on this area here. I decided I wanted to expand the base outside of this mountain. Here's the mountain base down here, and here's the current actual base that I have, which is kind of the storage area right now. So I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this giant ring. This is about, I think, 70 blocks in diameter, and it's going to circle the entire base. And I'm going to do it in the same fashion that I have the inside storage area. You can kind of look at down below. And I may put a roof overhead, kind of like that. The only thing I'm not sure about, though, is if I'm going to keep it a ring and do like offshoot rooms within the distance between this bottom part of the base and here, or if I'm going to fill in from here to the bottom part of the base over there. If that's the case, it might end up being a giant disc. The only issue that I have with that is that it might look a little boring from below. I like to make my Minecraft structures look somewhat structurally sound. So I'm going to be doing these pylons in the middle of the disc area here. Here's a partial one there. I'll probably do another one here. So I'll do 2 per side of this ring, just to make it look like it's holding it up and it's not a floating circular disc around the base. So last night I did this part, and I started this side over here, and I realized that anything circular in Minecraft, I've been doing a lot of it recently, sucks ass. It's a pain in the ass. I always fuck up somewhere along the lines, and I think on that side over there I had, no, it was actually here. I got to about here and realized that the circular part went like this, like kind of wavy out this way. And I realized I should just finish this up and go to bed, because I was no good. Looks like I got another villager down there. I think I have 4 now. Need to add more doors. So I'm going to finish up this side. Get started on the 2 sides over here, or on the back half, and complete it today. And then I might start filling in the inner part here. I really like the base over here. It's just that I'm thinking, I don't know. I like to make things overkill, and I'm just not content with the size of this. Like, I like it, but it's fairly small, and I don't know, something like this, I think something like this outer ring, and maybe I'll do another ring above it, smaller, or maybe even below it. I'm not sure yet. Something like that I think will really add to the base. And I think I'm going to get rid of this farm too. I really like the principles of it, but I don't know, something is just bugging me. I saw one on Reddit that used a similar style, and it just looked more appealing. So I'm going to somehow try to, and this feels very half-assed to me, so I'm going to somehow apply it to this ring, I think. Maybe do, or at least a lower ring, maybe one down here, and have it circle the base. And maybe in that one I'll do sections for mobs and have it all connected here. And I think I might do pathways across the top here. I want to enclose it though and make it look really nice. My previous video, I got a lot of flack from some of the guys around here. Some of them were saying that I sounded pretty young, which is fine by me. I think one of the guys was saying that he expected me to have a deep voice. I don't know. That's not the case, I guess. Whatever. I just think it's kind of funny. And I got a lot of flack for saying people's names wrong, which is fine. It's just fine, because now I'm going to terribly butcher them, just for the hell of it. One being Arl, which is, I guess, what I'll call him now. I think I was saying Arlem, which seemed reasonable to me. But everybody was debating on how to actually pronounce his name. The most humorous I thought was Yargum or something like that, something stupid. So I'm just gonna call him, you know, asshole or dickface or something like that from now on. Instead of terribly butchering his name, I'll just give him another one. So, I think I'm going to do a series of videos today and maybe release them, spread them out a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of time to record anything, and I happen to have 2 days off from work. And I think I'm going to make use of it. This one right here, though, this, because of YouTube's bullshit, 15-minute time limit for new YouTube people. Because of that, I feel very limited. Which I understand, but whatever. So, in this particular episode, I'm probably not going to get a lot done. I do know that the guy who just left, his name is Max, and he recently bought a small server for us to play on, for us to play CTM maps, you know, Vex, anything really. I think he's primarily thinking CTM maps. I think right now him and a few other people are playing Casio, I think. I'm not positive. I would have liked to play, but I'm not going to come into it, you know, with them already finishing some of the stuff. I like to start maps fresh. But yeah, I definitely want to do something like that and record. We had another guy, and he does an LP series on here as well. And he has a server, and we did a couple ultra hardcore, I guess you'd say more so experiments on there. And I thought it worked really well, and he had a really decent server. He seems to be having some issues though at the time. Somebody said his account was hacked, and really it's kind of tough to coordinate with all of our schedules, really anything. But I think with Max having this small server, it's really going to help, since he is more available, it seems, most of the time for us all to play together. So hopefully that'll really work out, and we'll get some videos going on that. We have a few people making videos on the server now, one of which is OWO there. I'll put a link in the actual description as well. But he made a really nice video, and it's great to see more people starting series on here, because it's kind of the goal. You know, as I mentioned, I really don't have a lot of time to record, so I'm going to try to do as much as I can within one day and release it over a period of time, and see how that goes. One of the guys on the server, though, Unhost, you may have or may not have heard of. He is also doing a series on here. I believe he just got a YouTube partnership, so he's been pretty busy. Last night he showed up and did a video for the log out evader. I believe a tutorial for that, which is pretty cool. He previously did a 1 hour LP on here with Dyer, and I hope to see him do more, but he's got some really quality stuff going. I think his main issue though is that especially being on this server, I think he has his own server as well that's kind of the same similar concept. It's Minecraft inspired, but I think his main hesitation though is that there's not a lot of people on here recording. So when I told him last night that we had we had a few going on, he seemed pretty excited about that. So hopefully we'll see more of him. I know he does really like the server though. And it's nice to see new people. I did play with him previously in the past on a server in between my last one and this one, and he seemed pretty cool. And honestly kind of moved on, and then I noticed him posting videos on Reddit, and one of the guys here posted a link to something he had done, and I thought I'd ask him and see if he wanted to join. Hopefully I don't fall to my death here. Hey, it didn't. Good. So I hope to be doing more videos. As I said, a few other guys had been recording. OWO, who just left. I think Dyer has some going on, or at least is in the testing phase. Quist, was testing. I don't know if he still is. Muffin did a video. It wasn't GroundFox related, but it was kind of the beginnings to that. It was pretty entertaining too. He did a small little trapped room with the tripwires from the new snapshot, and that was really nice.